Power to the truth. I want to express myself today on truth is in the center. If you're into politics or not, you are influenced by politics. I define politics as being war without bloodshed. And war is politics with bloodshed. So politics and war are interconnected. In fact, the truth is in the center. It's not left wing or right wing. It's in the center of connected reality. A lot of us are divided. We're a divided humanity. You're not united. So when some folks say, we are all one, in a way that's true, but in a way that's a lie. Everything has a contradiction. Nothing is absolute, and everything is relative. We are one in the sense of we are one humanity. But that doesn't make us one in identity, purpose, goals, visions. So we need to understand better the power of the Word and how the power of the Word helps you to define reality, helps you to map out your path in life, and is a major tool that we use to communicate. Many people are divided in terms of politics and left wing and right wing. When the truth is, that whole left wing, right wing is from long ago when there was a parliamentary seating arrangement in France. I'll have the link below here. So we need to improve our cognition. Cognition involves how, what we perceive, primarily through our 5 sense organs. See, hear, smell, taste, touch, and then how we infiltrate that into our consciousness, and we have a conception. Like say, I see this, and then I get the conception, the idea to pick it up. So from that we have action, where I might press a button here or something, so that's an action. So perception, conception, and action are the 3 main stages in cognition. Think of the word recognition. What am I talking about? I'm trying to have you clearly comprehend that the truth is in the center of life. And when we look at things in terms of our political positions and what's left wing and what's right wing, that is now a defective way of thinking. And this is a global vocabulary that people have, we see on the internet. So it's not just the USA. So we need to also comprehend that internet power has transformed connected reality, has transformed the way we communicate, the power of that communication, which is now global, global media. So when we talk about social media, say via Twitter, Google+, Facebook, we're really talking about global media, or more accurately, electronic media, or e-media, like with the email, like with your cell phone or your iPhone. So we need to find out what the truth is in life. I'm not talking about an absolute truth for all times and all places and all universes. I'm talking about the relative truth. Say the truth that I am here now. So we need to really understand that it depends upon your perspective, upon your position on the planet. So when I say I am here now, then I move. Well, I'm not there now. I know this seems silly, but I want you to have it clear in your consciousness. So when people are looking at the news and information, and that perception is clouded many times by their consciousness. Even when people look at stuff, they have this prejudice or a prejudgment. Now, prejudice does not mean racist. Prejudice, it's a prejudgment. So, say when we see on the corner, we see 5 black dudes there. So our prejudice could think, oh man, that's a gang. And it could just be 5 guys on the corner talking about what they're going to do that day. So we look at these built-in prejudices that we have about people. And much of it is stuff that has been programmed into us from childhood. There's a poem somewhere that you have to be carefully taught in terms of racism. So racism gets programmed into us from early childhood. And even though when we grow up and we become, in theory, rational adults, we still got that early programming in our subconscious that can affect our relations with other people. I mean, we can do this in terms of race, in terms of sex, in terms of culture. So we need to be aware of the programming that we are subjected to from early childhood. Like the programming that you're an American. If you're in the USA, if you're born in the USA, and you say, I am an American. Nowadays, I do not claim to be an American. I was born in Sacramento, California. I claim to be a Chicano de Aztlán. So, if you're an American, this is way outside your normal range of reality. People that say, you know, that we're a United States of America. Now look at the reality of it. Look at the division between, say, red states and blue states, the division between North and South. Remember the Civil War, and the divisions that exist inside the USA, because you know we're each coming from a different position, a different spot on the planet, a different place on the planet. Someone in rural Arkansas, you know, out in the country, will not necessarily have the same kind of perception, or won't have the same perception as someone, say, in the Mission District in San Francisco. So our position on the planet affects our perception. You know, how we look at stuff, how we perceive stuff. So we need to be truth warriors, where we search and research for the truth, knowing that the truth will help set us free. Now, if you're in a cage in Leavenworth, you can perceive the truth, though that doesn't really make you free in the larger sense of the word. So we can't fool ourselves. The truth is powerful. We should be truth warriors. You know, those who are whistleblowers are warriors for the truth. Warriors who speak the truth, and warriors who are often persecuted for expressing that truth. You know, via our beloved brother Bradley Manning, our hero. And he is a hero. He didn't plan out to be. And then look at brother Edward Snowden, and brother Julian Assange. Now those are the three famous whistleblowers, and there's others. But sometimes, you know, people just living the truth can get them in trouble. Thinking of our brother Leonard Peltier. There's a lot to be learned in life if we keep our minds and our spirits open to the truth. So this is just a short video to say that the truth is in the center. Get out of the bipolar insanity of left wing versus right wing, and the truth shall set you free. Power to the truth.